Welcome to this practice tutorial for TOEFL Speaking Question 3. In this tutorial, we'll focus on the integrated speaking task, where you will need to synthesize information from both a reading passage and a listening passage. The task is designed to assess how well you can understand and connect ideas from different sources to give a coherent, spoken response. In this tutorial, we'll guide you through a complete process, including a template for structuring your response, a sample task, and a model response. Let's start by looking at the template you can use for structuring your response. In your introduction, begin by stating the main point of the reading. For example, you might say, "The reading passage discusses," and mention the main idea of the reading. Then, briefly summarize how the lecture connects to this point, such as, "The lecture provides examples that contradict the reading by," and mention the key point. Next, in the body of your response, break down the key points from both the reading and the lecture. Start with the first point, explaining how the lecture either supports or contradicts the reading. For instance, firstly, the reading states that the professor, however, contradicts this by explaining. This shows that and explain the connection or contrast between the two. You will do the same for any additional point. If you have time, you can add a conclusion, but this is optional. If you choose to include it, summarize the relationship between the reading and the lecture. For example, in conclusion, the lecture contradicts the reading by recap the connection or contrast. If you're short on time, it's okay to leave this out. You can download the worksheet included in the video description below for more useful phrases and expressions. The worksheet also includes the full script of this video and notes on all the points mentioned here. Now, let's take a look at the model task. We'll start with the reading passage. As you read, try to identify the key points. In the real TOEFL exam, you'll have 45 seconds to read the passage, so we'll give you the same amount of time here. Ready? Let's begin. Great! Now, let's go over the main idea and key points from the reading passage. The passage discusses the importance of teamwork in a business environment, emphasizing three main benefits. It enhances creativity, improves problem solving, and fosters a positive work environment. These points provide a general explanation of how teamwork contributes to business success. Next, we'll listen to a sample lecture. As you listen, think about the question: does the lecture support or challenge the main idea from the passage? Also, take notes of the key points and supporting arguments. Let's listen now.
Now let's dive deeper into how teamwork functions in real-world business settings, particularly in fostering creativity and solving complex problems. Let's begin with creativity. Consider the case of a tech startup developing an innovative software product. The team at this startup included members from various departments: marketing, engineering, design, and customer support. Each of these departments brought a distinct perspective to the table. The marketers had a deep understanding of customer needs and the competitive landscape, while the engineers were experts in the latest technology. The designers focused on user experience, and the customer support team understood the common issues that users faced with similar products. This diversity within the team was crucial. For instance, when the engineering team proposed a technically advanced but complex feature, the marketing team pointed out that customers might find it too complicated to use. This led to a collaboration between engineers and designers to simplify the feature without losing its functionality. The result was a product that was both innovative and user-friendly. Without the cross-departmental collaboration, the final product might not have been as successful, illustrating how teamwork enhances creativity by integrating different viewpoints and expertise. Now, let's move on to problem solving. In many businesses, problems that arise are often multifaceted and require input from various areas of expertise. Take, for example, a large manufacturing company that was experiencing significant delays in its production process. The issue was causing financial losses and frustrating both employees and customers. To tackle this problem, the company formed a task force that included members from production, logistics, quality control, and human resources. Initially, each department had its own theory about the root cause of the delays. The production team believed it was due to outdated machinery, while logistics pointed to supply chain issues. Quality control suggested that inconsistent raw material quality was the problem, and HR noted that employee morale had been low, which could be affecting productivity. In the task force meetings, each department presented its findings, and through collective brainstorming, they discovered that the delays were actually the result of several small issues across different areas that compounded into a larger problem. The machinery was indeed outdated, but it was only a part of the issue. Supply chain disruptions were contributing to inconsistent material quality, and the low morale was exacerbating these problems by reducing overall efficiency. By identifying these interconnected issues, the team was able to implement a comprehensive solution. They upgraded the machinery, diversified their suppliers, and initiated an employee engagement program. The result was a significant reduction in production delays, which improved the company's overall performance. This example clearly demonstrates how teamwork can effectively solve complex problems. When different departments collaborate, they can identify and address the various factors contributing to a problem in a way that would be difficult for any single department to achieve alone. Finally, it's important to mention that teamwork also fosters a positive work environment. When employees work together towards a common goal, they build trust and mutual respect. This collaboration often leads to higher job satisfaction because employees feel supported by their peers. They know they're not alone in facing challenges, which can significantly reduce stress and increase productivity. In fact, studies have shown that teams that work well together tend to have lower turnover rates because employees are more engaged and committed to the organization. To sum up, the examples we've discussed today highlight the critical role that teamwork plays in fostering creativity, solving complex problems, and building a positive work environment. Whether it's through the diverse perspectives that lead to innovative solutions or the collective effort in addressing multifaceted challenges, teamwork is an indispensable component of business success.
Now that you've heard the lecture, let's compare it to the reading passage. Both the reading and the lecture agree on the main idea. Teamwork is essential for achieving success in a business environment. The reading provides a general explanation of these benefits, while the lecture supports these ideas with specific real-world examples. Let's take a look at the question prompt. It asks you to summarize the main points made in the lecture and explain how they relate to the points made in the reading passage. You'll have 30 seconds to prepare your response. Feel free to pause the video to take your time, and when you're ready, resume the video to see the question and the reading passage on the screen as you speak. Use your notes to guide your response. Now, let's listen to a sample response. Pay close attention to the phrases used and the structure of the response. Notice how the speaker clearly connects the ideas from the reading and the lecture.
The reading passage discusses the benefits of teamwork in achieving business goals, emphasizing that teamwork fosters creativity and problem solving. In the lecture, the professor provides examples that support the reading by highlighting how diverse teams often lead to innovative solutions. Firstly, the reading states that teamwork encourages different perspectives, which can lead to more creative ideas. The professor supports this by explaining that when team members from various backgrounds collaborate, they combine their unique experiences, leading to more creative outcomes. Secondly, the reading mentions that teamwork helps in effective problem solving, as multiple members can contribute to finding solutions. The professor adds that in many companies, teams that work together on solving complex problems tend to find more efficient solutions because they can quickly brainstorm and evaluate multiple options.
Remember, you can download the worksheet for the full transcripts of the lecture and the sample response, as well as a list of useful phrases to help you connect your ideas in your response. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Remember, practice is key to success in the TOEFL speaking section. Keep practicing, use the resources provided, and good luck with your TOEFL preparation.